codependence is a form of addiction.
Right.
We are dependent on the addiction of others. We depend on them to exhibit their disposition to chaos or in order to take care of them, because in our own woundedness, we have lost that sense of community which would allow us to express through natural relationships our sense of the sameness. And so people, typically codependents, have grown up or have lived their early lives in an environment where they have been foreclosed from natural exchange or experiencing the modeling of a parent who is naturally expressive. And what a kid does is, in order to try to control an environment which may be frightening to him or her, the kid internalizes it. Says, well, Dad's breaking a window or Dad's smacking Mom around because I haven't been a good enough boy.
Right.
And that gives the kid a sort of sense that if I'm good enough, the violence will stop. And when we get older, that hypervigilance, what makes us feel worthwhile,
Right.
What allows us to secrete at the chemical level the corticosteroids and the serotonins that give us a sense of well-being, is to justify the hypervigilance by being in an environment that requires it and makes it socially acceptable. That is to go back to our earlier conversation about the illusion of subject-object relationships, the idea that I am separate from my dad, that we're not a single beating heart and so on, that he requires care, and I see my dad everywhere, and the illusions compound themselves, and finally we wind up in the skyscraper, on Fifth Avenue. So the testimony that one would hope to give is in rendering the human drama in every environment is to return us to the garden of the felt universality of consciousness, and consciousness isn't just human consciousness. So the codependence is simply one form of the illusion of individual separateness.